Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and Long War's here to close out the week, and hopefully we close it out strong today. We got a moderate mission ahead of us. I think it's in Mexico. Pretty sure it's in Mexico. Actually, yeah, I see right in front of my eyes that you don't see yet. It's in Mexico. So, welcome aboard everybody. Welcome aboard as we wait for people to plop in here and we get this party started. Of course, you don't have to plop to get in here, but you know, do whatever you do to be able to join us. That's what I'm saying. And I hope everybody had a great week as we come towards the end of it. And nice day today, although I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt today, but just here at the end of the day, it's a little breeze, nice. It's a nice cool breeze, but it started feeling a little cool when you're just sitting in front of a computer. Although I still have the fan going above me. How are you supposed to hear to join me if you're not here? Did I say that? Yeah, I guess you could interpret it that way. Welcome, Hope's End. Welcome. Hey, Werner, good to see you in here. Glad you could make it, my friend. Glad you could make it. Yeah, I have been known to have wonderful things come out of my mouth. The main reason I would never let myself become a politician, even if I thought I might want to, I'd be giving so much fuel to my opposition. They'd have a nice warm fire cooking with opportunities to come after me just on misspeaks alone. Oy, oy, oy. So I think a moderate mission at this point in time, as far as abductions go, I think it's still 2 to 4 pods. I don't think that changes with the extra research level the aliens are at. But I think it can go up now. Instead of 10 to 12, it can go 10 to 15 potentially for enemies. So we're kind of in that range that we're dealing with. Yeah, it should be simple enough. Should be. We hope it is. It just depends on what those 10 to 15 enemies are, as far as whether it's simple enough or not. That's always the big question. That's the key. What are the enemies? We do a pretty good job with motion trackers and battle scanners these days to not activate multi-pods at once. Every rare moment lately, it can happen, especially if they start right next to each other. Floki's in the house. Welcome aboard, my friend. Hope you had a good week. Hopefully we can end it well for you, at least as far as the live stream goes. Looking around, double checking, making sure this and everything looks good. You know, by now I should have already done that, but we're in good shape. We're in good shape. Other than me being the commander, and it's top of the hour, so at least we got Nightmare Tank keeping us in line. And we'll get right over here. Acapulco. You know, not a bad location for a mission, seeing as how I'm going on holiday next week. Get Acapulco in the mind, get those vacation vibes going. But it is moderate in Mexico, a little bit of a payoff. And I picked the team out for this train map that we ended with last time, but didn't have a chance to pick out the team. So we're gonna go take a look at it. And we're gonna start out with Annette. I decided to bring a medic just because, just in case we get stuck on the open side of the map and not the side with cover on the other side of the train. Yeah, we might want a little extra smoke. If we're lucky, we have some long-range shooters too that you'll see. Maybe we don't have to close in too much, but I brought extra smoke just because, just to be safe, in case one of those things happens. We got Scarecrow along for capture potential. I think we've got enough regular rifles of the aliens. I'm battle rifle hunting, and so I'm gonna hope maybe we have a Muton Elite or two to give us a chance to capture one. And that's why I brought an official engineer on that one, on this one. Also, since it's a long map and sometimes you want to see down there, we'll have the 2 battle scanners from Van Dorn and another extra one from Scarecrow, and I'm hoping 3 should be sufficient for that in mind. I also brought Scarecrow to give her, she has a single Psi flashbang, and that just in case, if she's moving close, if we need to subdue somebody a little bit, that could help. We'll see. Of course, she can't throw it and then capture on the same turn unless she's commanded, but you know. Then we got Hong and Mags are our 2 gunners. One a sergeant, one a tech sergeant. So there's the low end of the team. Well, Congo's only a sergeant, Annette Durand. So it's not our highest level team. So, you know, I have confidence in the team because they're being escorted by a few good ones. And here's one of them, Will to Kill. And Van Dorn is another good one. He's got the marksman scope to give him a little extra range. Lucian, Will to Kill, also has a squad sight. Or I think it's limited squad sight, similar to Van Dorn's. And then Hong has the Gauss long rifle, or whatever it's called, the Gauss machine gun, and so he gets extra range on that. So these 3 right in a row here have extra range on their shots, and we're going to try and take advantage of that on a long, somewhat narrowish map. Well, it's not that narrow, except it's divided by a train, so it feels narrower than it really is. And then to finish it off, we got Grunty Grunter, another long-range shooter. And he's got his flight armor with him with the extra fuel. So hopefully this is the perfect kind of map to have your sniper floating around in the background and just taking pot shots out there. So that's what we're hoping for him. And then we also got, I was going to bring a lower level Rocketeer out, and then I realized, no, this is a long map. I want one of my guys with Javelin. So we can reach down the length, or, well, not quite the length of the map, but you know what I mean, a lot farther on a potentially long map. So we also have Oust along with, I think he brings 5 rockets, 2 shredders, 3 regular. And so it's a pretty good team. We do have a few low level, but we have a lot left over to cover things that are solid players. So reach out and touch someone. That's what we're gonna hopefully reach out and touch them from. Yeah, long distance is what we're gonna do, Jarmelin. Long distance. And welcome aboard too, by the way. And so everybody, we're just gonna go do it. We're gonna launch this mission. So check your ammo, check your weapons. Let's end this week strong. Let's end this week strong. Let's go.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
All right, we're looking at Operation Hot Stroke. Wasn't that hot today? Not so much that I'd have a stroke, but yeah, this mission.
They're counting on us to secure the area.
Yeah, we'll try to keep them on the back foot, Nightmare. That's what we got to get the team to do. We want to be the ones in control, not them. So let's see where we start. Usually it's one end or the other. I don't think I've ever started the trade maps in the middle. Watch me eat my words right now. Oh, this is the vanilla standard starting spot. So, I don't think I've... It's been so long since I've got the vanilla starting position. I wonder if I can still remember how to play it. We'll do the motion tracker. Nobody's nearby yet. But I think what I will do is we'll come up this far and see if we gain any blips on the map.
Approaching target now.
And so far, no. And I think I'm gonna push it here because I mean I have the smoke if somehow things don't go to plan. Yeah, I'm gonna push it here because then I can get people to catch up and still be able to throw a battle scanner, this and that. I think I'm feeling, because 1, 2, 3, yeah, I'm feeling safe.
In motion.
I was about to say famous last words if we ran into anything, but we're okay. We are okay, and there's nothing on the motion tracker so far. So, what I am thinking is this. We have somebody with a big... There's my plasma sniper rifle. I'm thinking of parking you, like, right there, ideally. This is the wider side of the map, so we'll cheat towards it. But at the same time, I want to give you enough of an angle in case things start popping down there. And that's the way I'm going to play you, so let's get you in the air. That way, you can start getting up there and start getting readied and steadied. Yeah, we'll pop you right there. And we'll steady. But you can't move and shoot after this first turn. And then we gotta see how we want to get... I have a Rocketeer to get placed. And the Rocketeer starts out here. Then we'll start figuring out where we think we're hearing the noises from and adjust to the left or to the right of the map. Or sometimes they just hang out in the train. You never know. Then we got our suppressors. You're the mobile suppressor, so let's just keep you... I'll just keep you right there, so you can kind of go back or forth. And then I got my non-mobile suppressor right here, so we'll at least get you in position in case you can get some shots if it breaks loose. And then Scarecrow, I'm going to bring you right behind the commander. And then we got Will to Kill. I'm kind of setting a lot of these folks just kind of in the middle in case we got to break back or forth. Eventually we'll get committed to one side or the other. And then Annette, ready to provide support. We'll bring her right there.
I'm running for it.
Okay, here are Mutons. Are we going to be lucky enough for a Muton Elite or two so we can maybe capture them? I don't know. General Van Dorn, I'm going to do one more motion tracker. Nothing move close to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish.
Affirmative.
Okay, we see them. We know where the first pod is. Oh, and it looks like... No, they could be straight ahead. They just might be straight ahead. So we're gonna test that theory. And do this.
New data is inbound.
Oh, I see some lovely enemies that we are hoping to find. Now, I said I hope there are at least a couple, so we might be able to. Now, I don't know if this is one pod. Well, actually, the way they're situated, it's one pod. You know, where's Carlos when you want him to say, Pentagon, Pentagon? But, yeah, it looks like 2 Muton Elites and 4 regular Mutons. So, if we can quickly eliminate the regular Mutons, I am happy to start suppressing and keeping those guys in line. So, as quickly as possible, I want to get my suppressors off to the side and in positions. Let's see about doing that. My sniper obviously will be able to see. Mags? Yeah, I'm thinking let's get you as close as we can, say here. And I don't know how far we're going to be able to run our other suppressor. He's limited mobility-wise, but that'll have to do.
target position now.
And then we kind of get everybody else in line as far as, oh, that's only half cover. That usually I'm so used to these being full cover. So used to those being full cover. Now, rocket-wise, I can now take over this corner position, and with javelin rockets, maybe I'll be lucky enough to activate.
Roger. Dragon.
I'll at least be steadied. And yeah, it's that one sunk into the ground a little bit. Poor construction on this cement and railing here, so it gave way. Usually, no, I thought there was another one on this map. Maybe it's farther down. I think the other one we find is high cover, if I remember the map correctly. Maybe I'm thinking of whatever that is, the other train. I don't know. I'm just gonna bring you close, will to kill. But I'm gonna have you on Overwatch in case they're wandering into us. And in Kobo, well, even though it's only half cover, well, I'll tell you what, let's bring you into full cover. There we go. And you, my sir, look at that. Look at that. You gotta love a flying sniper on this map. So since we got this going, let's just bring you over to just in case some of them are able to maneuver into the train, give us better angle that way, and we'll still see if they stay down trackside here. And then steady. And then Annette, you just need to kind of stay close enough. For starters, we'll start you here for starters.
Okay, moving out.
Or do I want to go see? Because you never could have quite made a hair. I was thinking maybe I'd bring you there. I guess I got to keep you right where you are. Here we go. Let's see if this is the moving pod. Oh, there's another moving pod out there, unless they're both hanging stationary. I didn't hear a lot of footsteps. Because this one big pod can't be the only pod according to the wiki. So there's got to be more out there. Okay, now let's go find out if we can reach with a rocket. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Shall we see? The Shredders has a bigger AoE. Yeah, I can't reach everywhere. You know what I'm going to do? Since they're not moving... Oh, hail. Since they're not moving, I'm bringing my other suppressor here. I'm bringing my other Rocketeer. I mean, yeah, I'm bringing my Rocketeer. Wouldn't let me click on them. So yeah, I'll bring Rocketeer right here, and then we won't have a problem. And just postpone our activation for a turn, since no pods seem to be working. Hey, OAP, good to see you. Not very late. No shooting has started. No shooting has started. You just missed the team loadout review, and we threw a battle scanner, found what we're facing, and now I'm drooling and hoping we can somehow finagle a capture on one of these two guys here. That would be fabulous and amazing if we could do that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll bring Peter Van Dorn over this way. That sounds like a plan.
Closing on target.
And I could probably keep you about where you are, will to kill.
Je suis en chemin.
And then maybe the one thing I do... No, I guess... Annette, I will bring you a tiny bit closer. You might not be able to reach smoke here, but for the time being, it's full cover. So let's get you, you know, a few steps closer. Works for me.
I'm looking for them.
We have eyes on the target.
Oh, you move. That's right.
Roger, holding.
Recibido. Te estoy vigilando.
Yeah, we'll just keep you there. Steady. Yeah, you still got enough fuel to go. Okay, I did hear footsteps on this last one. We don't see them now either. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm not going to have you throw it. I have that extra battle scanner on Scarecrow, who, you know, weapon-wise on the initial thrust of the battle, her shot's not going to make as much difference to us. So let's gain our sight this way. Watch me lament being one shot short or something. Oh my goodness! I think there's another pod back there now. Okay, there looks like a third Muton Elite, another Muton, and then looking kind of heavy-ish to me. So this one looks like a pod of 3. Muton Elite, Muton, and a heavy floater. So I have a feeling they'll be coming towards us quickly after this initial activation. So I think I'm going rocket in the initial attack. Then they're going to scatter. And I think I want to do the rocket now just to damage a bunch of them. So rather than open with the sniper. And let's see if they're tightly packed enough, because this is going to be an accurate rocket with little to no scatter. Yeah, but if I did the shredder rocket, I would still only get 5, because I can't get it past the thingy here, the planter, and so I wouldn't be able to get him. So I'm going to go with the rocket, take away a little of their cover here. It may blow away side of the train, allowing them to get on the train, but I think we have options. I think we'll be fine. 0.2 scatter, it's, for the most part, gonna go right where I want it to go. Boom. And there we go. I see some nice numbers. They're coming at us. Spreading out. Definitely spreading out. Okay. Oh my lord, are we a little flanked here, these guys? So part of me is saying there's a lot of tough enemies here. Maybe I gotta kill 2 of them when I can and then worry about keeping the other one alive. That kind of a thing. I really am sort of thinking that way. I really am. You know, you can suppress this side a little. Will to kill would be able to bring some heavy heat here. And then I also know, buddy, I know somebody else who's just hanging around. Let's get over there. Check out these shots. Yeah. You know, if I'm going to have multiple mutons shooting at me, I'd rather narrow it down as quick as possible to one that I'm going to plan to not kill, so I can set them up for a capture and worry taking down the other 2 so they can't heave too many grenades at us. So I'm going right here. The guy in the back seems to have more health, so I'll do precision shot on him. Either way, if I don't kill him with each, then pretty much will to kill should be able to wrap this particular part of the battle up. So that's what I'm counting on. So Grunty, fire away. Well, so much for needing a precision shot. I think I want to use it here because it's only 62. We can get a much better... Whoops. If I go over here, now it's 100% crit. So right off the bat, I may be taking 2 of them out. And that makes me feel more comfortable trying to control only 1 Muton Elite than 3. So I still haven't eliminated our capture possibilities. Unless just the worst happens and we got everything lined up and another unknown pod moves into us. But I'm liking our odds by doing it this way. So we're gonna try doing it this way. Grunty! 2 shots, 2 kills. Muton elites. Now, will to kill, therefore. There's no more flank targets. Oh, there is. Well, he's... Oh, wait. This guy is part of the current pod. I think he might be a little too far for you, though, but let's check your shot. Yeah, you don't have a flank on that guy. He's just out of range, which means I'd have to move you right here, which I could. And that would get rid of one of the threats. Now you would be able to... Okay, you cannot reach this... Oh, that's not the one I have to... Yeah, you, this guy in full cover, you'd be able to suppress. And that's very destructible full cover. And then I'd be able to suppress someone on this side. That means we'd have one loose... We'd have one loose, loosey-goosey guy on our hands. If we're lucky, I could get up here on this flank shot and have a shot, kill him in 1 shot. Then I'd gladly take my second shot to launch a grenade over here with our guy. I think on hit and run he could do that. So that's what I'm gonna hope plays out. That is what I'm gonna hope plays out. So let's go back to will to kill. I'm gonna bring you right just in range. So he's farther back than I thought, but we have limited squad sight. So wait, I think I have to go farther than that. So the 3 I can see, boom, 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 and he's already at squad sight. So the other guy, I probably have to go 4 or 5 to be safe. But I don't want to go up to these circles and activate someone new. Yeah, the last 3 circles are the new pod that's inactive. So I could, if I go up to here, I just want to be, let's say 1, 2, 3, say right here, we should be able to see them. We'll see if my math is working today. Okay, we see him. Oh, okay, we can even see that guy, but he is not my target of choice because otherwise it activates the other pod. So, we have 94% for you, will to kill. If you can do the honors of killing him in 1 shot. Ooh, it's not a guarantee, but let's see. And we didn't do it. Did not quite do it. So now I have to decide, how do I feel about having... Do I have anybody? I do have somebody else. Right here. They could finish him off. So I'm gonna plan on that. Will to kill, 1 for all. And boom boom here. Boom boom here. That'll open these guys up. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. In fact, will to kill, I can still, I mean, not will to kill, just stay safe there. I can bring now our leader, Peter Van Dorn, up to full cover. And even though it's, we don't get the ring saying he sees, he does see from here. And he'll be hit and run. And so we might be able to take 2 down, therefore suppress him, or take a shot with one of our gunners. And then we're down to 1 or 2 mutons as the next pod activates. I like those numbers a lot better than the way we started. So, Van Dorn, have at it.
Sir.
What's your chance to hit, though? These numbers aren't as high as I was hoping. But Van Dorn, that's right. He doesn't have, he's not my scout with the highest aim. I mean, it's okay. Maybe both my shots will have to go here. Nope, they don't. Because he came through on a 76% shot. and decided not to get XCOM'd and miss. So I'm gonna, since you have we got the same kind of a shot here, we'll have you shoot against the guy with the most health. Not that 4 is all that much. That's like early game alien health is what it is. Far away. He'll be hollowed if we need help. Nope. Everybody's hidden. It's funny though, you get down to a point where unless you have in the 90s, any shot below 90, even 90s we've missed plenty of. And 95s and stuff. But if it's not in the 90s, I worry about a miss. Probably out of proportion to what the risk really is. But anyway, we're gonna suppress over here with you.
Got it.
And unfortunately, you don't see. I don't think you see anybody either. The good news is, he's one and for alling providing cover, at least for a turn. Oh, I could come here and you don't see. Do I see from here? Ah! I don't see him from here. He's lucky that one little pillar is providing him cover, and I can't get up into the train in such a position to take advantage of this. That's bizarre. That's why I wanted to blow away the cover. So I'm still gonna have a loose muton, but I'm kind of hoping now with 1 hit point. I'm hoping with 1 hit point. I'm gonna hope with 1 hit point even closer that I can Overwatch and we'll hit him that way anyway.
A la orden, comandante.
When he moves away.
En guardia, por supuesto.
That allows me to bring my smoke a little closer. And just in case, this is where I want to throw the smoke. Although if I move a net this far, she could become a target. How far can you throw your smoke? Oh, that's kind of yeah, you can reach it, but it's iffy reaching. You know how smoke works. But I think we'd be okay.
Smoke out.
I'm hoping we'll be okay. And then a net. Well, a net. I don't think this guy's suppressed, so he's not running forward. So a net, I can get you a little closer here. And I don't think I have to worry about you being flanked. Because with Overwatch kind of limiting that guy, I think we can bring a net a little closer. Because you saw the limitations of her smoke toss. Here we go. And yeah, I knew the battle was too close. They were coming right in on it. Overwatch missed him, so the other muton with 1 hit point is now safe and relieved. We are suppressed. Does he run away? Yeah. I was kind of thinking with 1 hit point, and he says, yeah, I'll run away into the open so you can pick me off. Okay. Okay. Now the good news is, I have a suppressor who can suppress the main one we want suppressed. And then... Oh, I think he's suppressing from out in the open. The heavy floater took his spot. I kind of want to get rid of the suppression, mainly because I probably need this. I want to be able to launch a grenade, not here. Let him stay in half cover and feel safe and comfortable. We're going to suppress him, but I want to get rid of cover a little farther back and see if we can do that, and then pick off everybody else and leave ourselves with 1 muton elite to capture. Yeah, I don't understand why. that's really weird because he's here. How could they both be standing there for him to step out? But the game is allowing it, which is why I want to, which is going to make it harder to blow his cover. I don't think I have anybody else that. Oh, I have a Rocketeer, but he's not steady. So, well, how far can you get your rocket, and how far will it scatter? We might still hit his cover. Not ideal. So how about if you're gonna miss? I'm gonna focus on the suppressor. How about if you miss, you don't go short, Boomster? How about that?
Rockets away. Targeting.
He didn't. And we didn't break the... I should have clarified myself a little more. Oh no. Probably should have clarified. Don't go short, but well, we killed the one hit point guy running away. He was meant to die. Well, you know, I got someone who can break that suppression. He's just hanging out. I bet you have a decent shot against this guy. No, there. Let's hope you can get rid of the suppression with one shot. Yeah. Oh, he got rid of more than the suppression. He got rid of the whole muton. Okay. So that did the job, which allows me then to move further ahead with a grenade and probably kill the muton, but most definitely, yeah, get the floater out in the open. And that does the job. That gets us down to the one guy we want to capture. Pending another pod I haven't heard yet. Hey, Servando, good to see you. Good evening. So yeah, I can move you. Let's just see how far Will to Kill can launch his final grenade. Yeah, see, I knew he'd need to move forward, and then this is unsuppressed because I don't want to remove his cover. So we got to charge forward just a little bit. And I also don't want to flank him, but this... Let's just... Well, I know mechs don't step out, so even if I brought him here, we're not flanking that guy. But just to be safe, I'm bringing him here. And I think I can, well, you know, he's going to be close and targeted by this guy no matter what. So we're coming up here. Nobody's on Overwatch. Don't want to lose my 2 live stream Overwatch streak. We're going to one for all in case we get shot at. And we're going to do this to get rid of that cover the rocket didn't quite hit. Maybe kill the muton. Not quite. Did we blow his cover? Yeah, it should have been destructible cover, so we did get rid of it. Okay, that means I do have... Yeah, the guy in the back with 1 hit point should run away also. I'm cool with that. So I'm going to focus my attentions and my hollow targeting on the heavy floater. Good hit. Can you finish it off? We're gonna let you. Yes. We're hitting hard. We're hitting well today.
I think that's it.
We are just hit. And then that allows me now... No. I want you to suppress the big guy right there. Lock him down. Then we'll worry about wearing him down, picking things off. Now I can't suppress the guy in the back, so I'm gonna give you a shot, Mags. Just because. I guess I'm not expecting you to hit, but you know, just because you can shoot, let's do it. I think he's hollowed from that other shooter. So... Oh, we got a hit on that. 44% hit. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. These are fun days to play. And the next thing I'm gonna do, before he starts setting Overwatch, I'm getting my capture guy a lot closer. We're gonna be dropping some smoke. Now this gets you... Okay, I can, it looks like you can get the full cover at least. To pop smoke. I don't know if you'll quite be able to reach down there. We're gonna find out.
When do I get to shoot an alien?
'Cause that's the main one. I wanna, in a perfect world, cover, and we can't. So we know who's getting hit right there. But he did his job. We're gonna come here for the closest other people, and they're definitely then gonna be throwing at, or shooting at our mech.
Smoke out.
Here we go. No, he's trying to break his suppression, so that kept our mech alive, and he's not running away. He's being brave, and he does the shot. I'm fine with that, because that weapon is not as dangerous as others. Now, the only problem is, if I want to kill him for sure... Well, I got this. That's also not for sure at that percentage. If I do this, then we gotta reload. But, you know, to be quite honest, for, yeah. You got enough fuel, I think I saw on the pop-up, to stay there. We can suppress. We got 3 suppressions that we can lock him down. 3. So we're gonna do it.
X-ray.
And now we gotta ticky-tacky wear him down. Ticky-ticky-tacky. Now let's find out. For when I am ready to capture, good. We can get there in 1 move, and then a command will give us 2. So we really gotta think now, how can we wear this guy down? Well, one is, I don't need a rocket anymore. I don't think you're gonna have a great shot. And mags, I think you provide hollow targeting, so... Let's see if we can hit. We're gonna have some tough shots on 45. I could also see 42 mind phrase, so actually you have a better chance to hit with your weapon. Not by much, but it's a better chance. Lucian, you're gonna hit hard, but I can give you 1 hit here. Well, there is an 18% chance to crit. So let's do this first. Let's heal you. Okay. Van Dorn, pull out your trusty pistol. Okay. And let's nickel and dime the dude. Now, if we do 8, yeah, obviously you have very, well, once again, it's only 8% to crit. So odds are you'll do your 8, 9, 10 damage, and he'll still be standing. So, I'm gonna take the risk, because I'm counting on not getting an 8% crit. I guess he was counting on me not even coming close to hitting. I will take this shot just because we can. Well, 37, maybe Mind Fray is better for this one. No, 29. So this guy's got a little bit of will. We'll take the 37% shot. No such luck.
I'll get him next time.
And yeah, we're not doing anything with you. Double tap, we can't really do anything else. Annette, we're going to give you a chance. 24 on that weapon, and 10, yeah, so we'll try a little SMG rat-tat-tat. Now maybe for you, Mindfray is a better, yeah, Mindfray is a better choice here. So what I'm going to do is this. We're going to chuck the smoke. No, that's right. I would have had to move you, then I couldn't do the Mindfray. So we're just going to do the Mindfray. And if we succeed, then he won't need the smoke. Okay, we did it. Mindfray worked. I think we're done with our turn. All you Mindfray fans! Oh, he's suppressed. Okay, well, I can handle that. He's suppressed. We're gonna go with the pistol again. Well, no, I'm gonna suppress first because this'll... Yeah, it is hollow targeting, so we're gonna suppress for the hollow. So our pistol and little weapon shots work better.
Run it dry.
Ah, there's a good question. Who has Psy Panic? Mindfray? Well, Mindfray... a second further Mindfrays would probably be easier now. And we also have Psy Panic. Well, we broke the suppression. We might as well have some fun. What's this chance? See, the chances now, because we've already started the mind games on them, are a lot higher for everybody. So shall we try nickel and diming him this way? Yeah, because our chance that he's hunkered now. So yeah, this is the only way we're gonna do further damage. So let's just keep plunking on him. And we still failed. You know, even with the improved numbers, it's still 50-50. I'm just going to reload here. Oh, they're 67%. Another 2 damage. Yeah, boy, it's not like you can take cover. You sure do distract him, though, standing there. Yeah, we'll just reload.
Rechargement terminé.
We got enough other shooters. I think I'm going to try a low percentage, just because.
No joy here.
And then, what do we got left here? Not much. Let's reload. In case I need help suppressing. Down the road. He's panicked. I wonder, with his lower will, does his capture chance improve? I don't know. These are all questions. I don't see this situation. He's not going to have a mind left after the drooling idiot. Yeah, we were facing the drools yesterday in Wasteland 3, so this guy, we're gonna turn this guy into a drool, is what it's gonna do. 58. Can we get so fortunate? No, we can't. We cannot. So yeah, this is our final suppression here. Oh, that could have been a 68% shot. I did this out of order. I did this out of order. Now we gotta shoot, but he's not hunkering now, so at least our shots are not quite as pathetic as they would have been when he was hunkering. Can someone hit on a low percentage shot, or else our capture attempt is not gonna be amazing. No chance for a crit. Oh no! The damage was not supposed to happen that high! You saw the meters? 0% chance for crit. Man, we had this capture in the bag. I thought. What were the odds, huh? We are not meant to get that last battle rifle. Doggone it. Yeah, it happens, all right. It happens.
Please express my gratitude to our troops, Commander. In recovering additional meld from the field, they've provided the means for us to expand our development programs.
All right, well, nobody got hurt. We got plenty of corpses. Yeah, we got a meld. We didn't do bad. It's not a bad mission, but we didn't get what we wanted. So, it's kind of a downer. Kind of a downer. Yeah, I'm not sure who got XCom'd. I'm not sure who. Well, this is what I'm thinking. I also was looking at the air game here. In between episodes. And this is what I'm thinking. We're pretty good shape there. We're pretty good shape here. As long as nothing happens in the next day or two, we're in pretty good shape in those first two. Kodiak will be ready in a couple days. We have an interceptor in one. These two could at least go out. This is what I'm thinking. In Europe, we know with the UK we have an upcoming terror mission that's going to be on. We've had the flyover for it. So I'm thinking this. Gleaser and the plasma cannon bail on North America. They're not bailing. They're going to reinforce Europe. And we just have to hope. Well, if it happens in the next couple days, we aren't stopping it anyway. So I'm going to hope it takes more than a couple days. I'm going to take Archangel out of this aircraft. And then he'll take over this purchase when it arrives. And then, excuse me, Gleaser will just... Where'd the hiccups come from? It happens to me every now and then, doesn't it? Then Gleaser will fly down to Europe with the Firestorm, and we will have upgraded our potential to shoot down a terror ship. Is what I'm thinking. That's why I'm thinking this. Now, you know, we do have to worry about a base defense. Well, you know, I don't know when the next base defense might happen. It could happen whenever, because we've already had the one now, and we're definitely due to where it could happen. So anytime I see something over Mexico, I that's my first thought. Is this the assault on the base? And then I don't know, because that leaves North America short. So maybe I just move Watts Vogel's back up there to repair up there. We'll still have 5 with him repairing up here, and as soon as he's ready, he's ready. Asaqua Caliente? Carlos, how you doing? Hot stroke. I tried to not sound Italian, by the way. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. So I gotta make room. Gotta make room for it. Aha. Ataqua. So it's more, the C is, in that instance, more of a T. Go. So C is the magic weird letter for Spanish. Is that what you're trying to tell me? I know Jay has some fun things it does. Just for me learning San Jose as a young child and La Jolla, I know the Jays can do some things. Oh yeah, or he just spelled it wrong. Okay, I'm getting myself distracted here. Let me just take our Archangel out. Yeah, we're gonna remove. Archangel is out. And then, so that's the way I'll do it. Even though I'm losing a hardware, we'll still have 3 Phoenix cannons. And then when these heal, we can get another one back up there. So I'm going to take his empty ship. Oh, maybe I should have kept him in it. No, because I'm going to need a pilot for here. So the empty ship's going to go up here. Yeah, I'm gonna. Then I'll have to hire a pilot up here. Why does? Oh yeah, because we have an intercept here. That's where the extra plane's coming in. That's why I'm a pilot short. I'm confusing myself. Okay, so how can I do this switch properly? Because I can't bring anything straight down. So I'm gonna have to move this ship to Asia and then up to North America. So that means it's 4 days away from North America. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, last stream an airship went down. Such wanton tyranny. Yeah, Felipe's not here because we lost him. I don't know if you missed that part, Servando, where Felipe has died twice in this playthrough, and I kind of hoping he's not able to come back immediately. Oh, baby. And then we're going to take Gleaser. I'm committed now. I'm committed. He's coming down to Europe. You'd like to think that because the Firestorm is a faster airship that it would transfer faster too, but no. No. And then I don't have to order an interceptor here. I'm just got to wait a little longer. It's going to take 4 days for this one to get there. That's just the way it's going to be. Okay. So I've done the shifts. I cannot put... Yeah, I got 1 day. Okay, we're good. I'm clear in my mind what I got to do. Yeah, that's right. You can't be blamed on that one. You can't be blamed on that one. Our pilots have been pretty good. I think part of the training class that they've all been going to is how to bail out. It feels like a lot of people have bailed out successfully versus how many have died. So I think we're ahead of the curve. I think the default is 50%. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. Okay. Okay. Let's back off here. And we're ready to go. We get our armored fighters. The good news is we get our armored fighters in a day. Yeah, it still hurts. Here we go. Let's find a mission. After the armored fighters, we'll be in good shape. Air game. Oh, that was quick. Didn't even take a full day. Yeah, and that could be too. He just got taken down by a crit or something, and that may impact it too. I don't know all the math behind all that. I just know kind of the base odds that are set, and then yeah, there could be overkill that adds to the chance for dying and all that stuff. I'm sure there's a lot more calculations than that. He's done that for a lot of other stuff in the mod too. So I just don't know, not having looked in, lifted the hood to look in the engine. Interceptor order arrived at Europe. Okay, so that's the one where I can put my pilot now. So let's just do that. And I think it's what, Archangel that's got to go in, that's available. Yep. So we got you back on the ship. And then up here we just gotta wait for that other one to transfer down here. So yeah, we still got 4 days before we can get one up there. Do I have a pilot to give here? No, I'll send one of these two up with the plane. Okay, let's keep looking for a mission. It says Gleaser's aircraft is returned to service. That would mean it's available yet, but I don't think 2 days have gone by since our abduction, so that can't be true. New request from Mexico, but if they didn't show it to us, we can't do it, so we'll keep looking. Kibo's back. We're getting a lot of people back now. Godfather's back. Mashai Ottoman's back. Grapevine's aircraft is back in service. The Long War is a long campaign. Now, I'm not playing every day, you gotta remember. You know, at the beginning, I think we were starting 2 days a week. Then this took over as the main 3-day-a-week campaign. And then, you know, there's weeks off or vacations here and there that throws that off. So it's only three live streams per week. So yeah, it stretches out because it's a long campaign. Real time. Well, it's a long campaign in-game time. Okay, I think Machine Hater El Montaraz Howdy Doody is back. And let's go see if some of the transfers have happened. Egypt or Europe? Yes, so that means I can transfer this plane back. Yeah, when the long war is long. I'm gonna have Bruce Intervention go over here so he can go back up there. And let's send him back. Get back up to North America. I know you've been there before, and then repairing there is only 13 hours. Yeah, I think we'll be okay-ish. And I just don't have a pilot there. I'm not gonna hire one till it's time to transfer that plane somewhere in case, and then I can have them waiting for the arrival of the airship. These are all, should be all usable to go out again. And then that's borderline if it's ready and usable in Europe. Yeah, so we're the air game's okay-ish right now. Dexter's back. Aircraft are returning to service. Request from Canada has expired. Wampa's back. What do we got? Which things are used? Some things are still using flight computers. That would still leave me with 12. I think I don't really need just cash. But we seem to get flight computers semi-regular. And what would I sell? That's a lot more than I would sell them on the gray market. I'll do it. I think we got enough, and we run across those fairly regular. Yeah, we do. But we run across them fairly regular, and then let's just see how many they do take, by the way.
This morning, Commander. We're always glad
just so we know.
down here.
8. So yeah, we can build our next. That's not holding us back from building our next Firestorm. But and then by the time we need, you know, a few more, we do UFO missions fairly regular, and we gain 1 here, 1 there. So I'm not too worried about flight computers. Power sources are a little slower to pick up, so I got to be careful about selling those too much. We're going on a fairly long stretch here without a mission. So.
Aircraft transfer complete.
Grunty is back. Yeah, I do need the Illyrium generator too, but I don't have the. I don't have. Does that take? I think that takes more Illyrium than anything. Yeah, it probably takes some alloys. Yeah, it takes a fair amount of alloys that I don't have either. So. I need some missions. I need some missions for some alloys is what I need.
Contact detected.
Well, speak of the devil. Nap of Earth. It's a scout, so it can't be blinking purple for bombing. That means it's landing. Odds are it's a research mission. And just to check,
Contact detected.
I'm inclined to let it land this time. Yeah, Nightmare, I'm kind of inclined to... Besides, it doesn't have very far to move before, so I don't even know if I can intercept it. Plus, I want to keep... Yeah, I know, it's going to be a high percentage for a trap, so it probably is a trap. So, but if I send flights out to try and even catch it, I'm trying to save all my ships for, you know, the real need, and that is for the terror mission, to thwart that. That's what I'm thinking. So I think we got to let it land, because the terror mission can arrive anytime, and the last thing I want to do right now with a tough battle to shoot down the terror mission, potentially. So I brought it over here, and that's my main goal here because of the panic in UK. Letting it land doesn't increase your panic, I don't think. Nah. So then we'll just battle it on the ground. I think.
Contact detected.
Yeah, see, look how fast it landed. Did you see that? We would have never been able to intercept it anyway. Never would have been able to intercept it anyway. Let's go see. Let's go see. Let's go see. And if it's going to be a trap. Yeah, it's in the North Sea. Get my diving suit on. No, I need more than a snorkel for the North Sea. And that's not where I hear the sunken city of Atlantis is, so, you know. Rickroll. I sure would like to have you there, perhaps. More corpses. It's a decent alloy haul on the landed. Nefertiti, is Sabiol available? Yeah. Just in case it's a trap. I want a good Rocketeer. Papa Bear. So I may pass on any capture person. Who do I have gunner-wise? Freaky Friendly? Can't get much better than that. In fact, I go on Freaky Machine Hater. That's 2 double tappers. Or do I go Jonesy? Give me a slightly different. She has rapid fire for a multi-shot. And flush if I get someone down low. Yeah, we'll go Friendly and Ripley. Thinking I want mechs. Jyotamon I know is back. I don't think I don't think I saw our other Pathfinder back yet. 9 hours. Well, we can get him back. Because he has 94 aim. Jyotamon has 84. Yeah, I think we're gonna wait 9 hours. I'll put Jayadaman in there to hold the spot. And then I think we do have 9 hours to wait. Should be a map where a sniper could play. Oh, Carnage, I wish you had more health. But I guess none of my snipers have a lot of health. But I feel like a multi-shot sniper could come in handy. If we're getting attacked and we just stay put, infantry could be handy. Definitely need a Rocketeer. Blue Jay, you have decent health for a Rocketeer. Yeah, you're going out even though you're a backup commander. We don't need you to command. So I'm thinking Blue Jay. Only one mech? I really would like to double. Oh wait, I don't need Blue Jay. I got Shakti rockets. What am I thinking? I was thinking I want to be able to bring a Shogun too. And then I was thinking, yeah, but I really need the Rocketeer. Well, I already got a Rocketeer. So Kibo or a Waffle, one of the two. 80, 81. Very, 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 very similar. Very, very similar. Hope's End, you're in here. Kibo's going. See, the benefit of being in here, when I have a choice to make on who to take out, that breaks the tie. And Grunty just went out. Yeah, more corpses when there's a trap too. I'm thinking Carnage, perhaps. Maybe if it is a trap, a little in the zone could come into play. Maybe. No, wait, aliens for sure. Okay. Let me do this. Make all items available. Let's take a look at Zabiel now. We can go... We got enough Titans to go around. Zabiel, I have one of those going out. You can get the stutter gun. Keep your mobility up. We got smoke. And if it is a trap, I'm just bringing extra smoke. Shakti rockets. You get that one. I'm gonna put you with Titan because if it does be a trap, they could close in and you could be looking at getting hit. And your mobility at 13, as is there, is okay. Now, do I dare slow you down to 12? Yeah, that's doable to me. What else could you handle and carry? You can't do any of the flashbang stuff, anything really cool. Well, you can do a regular flashbang, but therefore I think I just give you I could give you that, and then you're still at 12, which is okay for a rocket person. Yeah, doesn't it though? Carlos just loves traps. That's his mantra. Every time he's in here, he's yelling, "Trap! It's a trap!" Let's see. I'm gonna keep all my gunners mobile today. So you're gonna go Nova Gun, and then vest and scope. pokey, but you are mobile, even if you can't make it that far. Ripley, we're doing the same thing to you with Gauss. But the auto rifle. Then a scope. So my gunners are pokey, but they're multi-shooters, so they're important. Rocking the rockets. Yeah, he rocks it. There's an 80s song popping into my head now. Something. Why something about rocking the rockets? I don't know. Got him on speed. We'll do the proximity. I think I do I do the miss thing on you. I don't need the proximity. Let me look at your speed without that. We'll go scope and ammo. 13, that's 16. That's pretty good. Ballroom Blitz. Oh, yeah. There you go. Pretty sure. So now I have to decide if it is a trap. Well, I'm probably get more use out of your hit and run. You'd still have 15 speed, which is pretty good. I'll probably wish it was 16. I'll have to go back and check laser pistols. I don't think I'll take an extra battle scanner, because if it's a trap, they're going to be coming to us anyway. Marksman scope. And probably run the Overwatch vest. The chameleon suit. There we go. What do we got left? Okay, Carnage. I'm thinking Archangel. I zipped past that weapon, didn't I? The max scroll was on for that one. We're gonna do Illuminator. We're doing fuel. And I'm not doing that. Thinking a little extra protection. Hopefully, if it's a trap, they don't start on top of us, because I'm a little worried about Carnage's health in that instance. But it is what it is. Kibo, Defender, Railgun, Launcher, Scope. And I think, yeah, for you it's just extra shots. Do I want extra ammo for you, or do I want even to up that aim a little more? Yeah, let's up the aim as hard as we can for you. Especially for rapid fire. So I got 2 rapid firers. I got two double tappers. I've got a hit and runner, 2 hit and runners, and I got a in the zoner. So I got a lot of multiple shots if this is a trap. Got a fair amount of commands, but that takes away his multi-shots. Gleaser! Hello there! Hello! Gleaser... Oh yeah, don't... I was gonna be testing something today. And well, hang on just a second. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. Glacier, could you do one thing for me over there? Could you just say hi, hello, whatever it is to me? Just do me the favor, please. I just want to see if something I've been messing with today works. Maybe it'll help it'll increase your vibe or something. Huh. It did work. I have something working over on Twitch where if somebody comes into the chat and says, I don't know, hey, hi, hello, you know, I think 4 different greetings that are common, I get an automatic response going out from me. So no, I didn't do it in other languages. Sorry, bad. There's too many choices just in English. So thanks for helping me with the test. Now, yeah, V Gates. Das geht mir gut. So there you go. That's like my mini-me voice. I don't know if anybody not in Twitch can hear that it actually talks to him and goes, hey. But anyway, let's get back to the game. We've got everybody picked out. We have what I think is a good team. Okay, laser pistols is what I said we got to double check. So I got 2 out. I can get 1 more out. And I think Zabiel's about the only other one that can carry a pistol. So Zabiel, you now have a pistol. The last one. You just don't have Ranger, but who cares? Okay. Ah. Okay, now. Let's do... No, we don't have as many chatters over on the Twitch side, so... And it's easier for me to set things like this up on Twitch than it is YouTube. I tried to do this on YouTube. They don't have the same things I can pull from. I can't do it on YouTube. At least I can't figure out how to do it on YouTube. So, there you go. It doesn't let me reply to a comment. It just like, well, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna go. I hope everybody's buckled in because we're gonna go. We're gonna see if this is a trap or not. I'm gonna hydrate before we go because I'm gonna need it. I do believe it will be a trap. I will not hesitate if it's an overwhelming kind of a trap to retreat. No token arc thrower. Well, if it's a trap, there's really not anybody convenient to carry it. And that's why I decided not to take the engineer, because then I'm giving up firepower. Well, about the only way I could do it token arc thrower. It gives up It gives him less survivability, but at least he's up to 20. So, you know, he's over 20 in health, which is okay. So yeah, okay, Nightmare. I got a token arc thrower. Just in case. And here, last mission we planned for it and tried so hard and got a max damage. Oh my god, shouldn't have happened. But it did. And we had the perfect setup. We had the perfect setup, and we got max damage when the odds for it were minuscule. Anyway, we can't dwell on that. We got a mission to run, and we're gonna do it. Everybody check your weapons. Everybody check your ammo. I think we're ready to go. It's go. It's a go. Into the mushy forest in far northern UK. You didn't know there's a branch? Well, I guess UK includes Scotland. I was gonna say it's not called England, so it is UK. The far northern reaches of the UK. We have a mission in the forest.
The next deployment site
Patient
is in the UK.
mother. Every mother
We've pinpointed the
should be
location of
patient,
the UFO landing site.
but I know
It's
that
set down in an
patience gets
isolated area
tried
out in the country.
quite often.
We should be able to secure the area before the aliens have time to move.
Yep, we should. Let's launch our mission. Trap! Trap! Yeah, middle of the Arctic Ocean. No. Well, the North Sea is sometimes kind of a Arctic kind of an ocean in a way, for the way it feels. Yeah, it's practically on the ice in Greenland. It's true. Here we go. Or if I keep talking, the mother won't be patient anymore, so let's get going. This is a team.
This is Big Sky.
This is a team.
LZ. Strike One is ready to move on your orders.
I read you, Big Sky. This was a landing.
Okay, we're on the
Crash,
back
so
wall.
expect heavy resistance.
We're not far from a corner there that can help mitigate angles of approach. If it is a trap. Okay. Nothing right away. I think I'm going to do some conservative setup moves this first turn, just in case. So we can't really get up this high ground. Oh yeah, there's a ramp back here though. So come here. Wreck Hunter, come here. There's the UFO. Yeah, I'm not going to branch out a lot this first move, because what we got to do is get a sense, are we going to be dealing with El Trapo or not? Well, who knows if it's cover, but we'll take it, because we can steady. And since we picked up nothing on the motion tracker, this should be a safe place for the Rocketeer to set up. For now. Until they come straight at us from down there. And flank us. But we'll be steady. But I'm not going to do all that stuff till we actually get set up. Now, the challenge with this map is trees can break lines of sight easily. But we'll fly while we can.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna move you back a tiny bit so you're not in the start zone, so I don't keep getting the pop-up every turn. And there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll bring Zabiel right there. My other suppressor. We'll go here.
Commander. On Overwatch.
Got it.
I'm on it.
And then we'll get both of our mechanical guys over here. All right. Listen. Cyberdisk. Muton. Just first turn sound alone doesn't guarantee it's not a trap, but we only heard a couple noises, and I seem to think that if it was a trap, we would have heard more noises. But it's only the first turn. They could be on the other side of the map. We just don't hear them yet as they move towards us. You know, all that good stuff. So, hear nothing? Okay, we have something out there. And it's off, angled to the left. So I'm gonna sneak you over here and re-steady. Because you have javelin also. You should be able to reach it. As far as it being over in this general direction, I may slide my sniper over this way. Depending on how they break, maybe there'll be less trees. Let's steady. Smoke is good from there. Suppression. I'll do a suppression here. Let me just take a look again. I'll bring one here.
Copy that.
And I'll bring one here.
Location confirmed.
Time to fortify our position.
Zabiel, I think you can reach everybody with smoke, and then we'll kind of cheat over this way with our mechs. And then we got a battle scanner going out next turn to get eyes on. Zabiel, stay there. Ebo, come here. That's what we hear. I'm not feeling the trap vibe so far, but I don't want to jump the gun. And we're gonna take you and heave that battle scanner over here. See if we can find something. Oh, we found something. And what we found is not even what we heard as far as the noises. So This is not a bad start. We can get this pod out of the way. So, shall we shred a mech? Ooh. How is our shot blocked? Okay, there we go. That'll work. Gets one sectoid. All I'm caring about is shredding. So let's do the shredding.
Ciucciatevi questo. Sparo un razzo trituratore. Nemici avvistati.
3 shreds. Here they come. Actually, they don't know where to come because they didn't see us. At least not initially. And let's see who we see. I'm wanting to see him. Okay, we do. We see the shredded guy, and we're gonna open up with the big old precision shot on the big guy. Did not get the crit. Somewhat underwhelming, somewhat disappointing. Okay, we're gonna need to move a little closer if we want to, and the question is, how much closer without running the Overwatch? So the circle for the mech looks like it's this circle. So the good news is we can come to the outside of that circle. We have squad sight. I don't think it does. Jayaraman, let's test this theory. And we see it. 88%. Do I have... Yeah, that would have been a way to apply holo targeting. So I will not have holo targeting help on this one, because none of my suppressors will be able to. So we're just gonna have to do it at 88%. There's a hit. Now that's a hit. And a kill. This pod has lost any fear factor it might have brought with it. I think we will just... I don't think a flush is guaranteed to kill that thing. So we got lots of ways to kill it. The first, I'm gonna keep you available, probably to Overwatch. You're gonna have drone duty. Double tap.
Oh, shot wide.
Double tap better than that, freaky.
X-ray neutralized.
Now we got 2 sectoids. We're probably of the mind to run away. And there's no way I can get to a point to hold them in place. Yeah, I just don't have... I don't have people left. Kibo, I don't think you have squad sight of any kind, so you're not going to reach them. And if you can't reach them with a shot, your grenade won't reach them. So I'm going to bring you up as close as I can get to these guys in Overwatch, in case in their runaway mode they accidentally run into your range. Ripley, we'll bring you up a little farther as far as you can.
Sir.
Same Overwatch theory.
Safety's off.
And Zabiel, I don't believe we need to run smoke.
Yes, Commander.
Get you in full cover.
I'm on it.
Oh, they're coming at us. Whoa, 50-50? Nope. He keeps running that direction. He'll have it. No, he doesn't. But he can shoot now. And he suppresses. He ran away. He's the timid one. Well, I guess the non-timid one will pay the price. So what I will be able to do at least is get over here. Oh, you're not the hollow targeting one. Well, I can get him hollow targeted here, and then we should be able to... He's suppressing Kibo. Trying to think who needs to do what. I think I will steady the rocket in case we get surprised by somebody else. We have decent shot from our sniper, but it's not like let's work on the guy running away. He's harder to reach. Can we get lucky? Yes. And Zabiel. So what I can do now is lock this guy in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to suppress him. And that way, if we don't kill him this turn, we will have the ability to react to him coming up. I think I'm just going to bring you here. And we're going to reload.
Ready to engage.
In case some other stuff comes our way. I'm going to keep smoke kind of centralized. Jayadaman, I kind of feel like I want to move you out here. Except, yeah, we're gonna hope for the flank on you, and I'm just gonna reload you, so we definitely got this guy flanked and dealt with next turn. So everybody else will hold their position till we get some more sound cues.
Overwatch.
And you're suppressed, so we'll just reload you. Oh, I didn't suppress with her. Oh, how silly of me. You're right, I didn't suppress with her. Oh, man. Well, and now I can't... Oh, man, that's just terrible. Silly me. That guy may run. Well, you know... And then I just... yeah, well... I don't have an answer, other than frustration at myself is what it is, Nightmare. Mutons, and I heard... Oh, we got hit. Fortunately, the restorative mist can take care of us, and as retribution, we do this. Okay, let's get him hollowed. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. That's why, because... Yeah, oh, God. So, let me get my suppressor over here that does apply hollow targeting.
That's affirmative. Suppressor.
And now we got a great shot from Jayadaman. Oh, I was gonna bring Will to Kill. That's why the aim wasn't as good for him. Oh, I forgot to upgrade to Will to Kill because he has like at least 10 or more aim. But you know, Jayadaman will do. That was a mistake. But didn't hurt us there. And guess what? Restorative Mist, my friend, or we'll bring you back to get healed another way. As we kind of regroup a little, recenter a little. I'll bring my other suppressor back over this way a little. We'll reload.
Oh, yeah!
Shakti. We'll reload up here too.
Reloading.
And we'll hang out.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Kibo, yeah, we'll just do a very simple shift for you. Very simple shift. Oh, here we come. There is the cyber disc. Yeah, this is definitely not a trap the way it's playing right now. And the nature of the pods right now. Yeah, they're having big enemies, but there's nothing special about them. Okay, Overwatch miss. Oh, I spoke too soon, did I not? I spoke too soon, did I not? Okay, the good news is we have a rocket. And I think with the cyber disc I will go Shredder. And we'll bring it right like this. And that'll get the cyber disc shredded. There's a lot of lot more shredding than I thought we were gonna get in there. I mean, a lot. Carnage. It looks like you only see 2 of them. I think a little in the zone is called for. You should be able to take those out and keep going. Clean them up. Oh, so those 2 drones, that's where they were fooling me. There were 2 drones practically in the same spot. And now you can't see anybody else, so just hang out. You'll be able to shoot the cyber disc. You could shoot that. Yeah, the thing is, I think I'm going to bring Freaky Friendly forward. We'll have some smoke to play with this turn, so hopefully the half-covered doesn't hurt us. Now when we pick up sight of some of the others, this dangerous guy. Oh, look at that. There was a 3rd one there, too. Crazy. So before I do anything with you... let's bring you up. And we should, from what I'm seeing here, should be able to see... Oh no, I think I want to... that log could be in the way, so if I'm going to have hopes of seeing the cyber disc... I probably want to go there. I have the best potential line to see right in there. Well, let's find out. Okay, we see in there. That's the good news. And fortunately, he's inside this thing, so he's considered grounded, and therefore we get 2 shots on him. Look at that. We could finish him off here. I think his explosion hurt somebody else that was near it. We just can't see it. And who else do you see? Oh, you see that guy. I don't know that I have a lot of other guys that see that guy. Kind of what I'm thinking is I suppress that guy and play it this way. Because that guy is kind of big. In fact, Muton Centurion has squad sight, so we need him suppressed. Because he can shoot. He can shoot at us like nobody's business. He can suppress covering fire. Yeah, he needs to be suppressed. That guy needs to die more than anything. That guy needs to die. Holy smokes, I don't like him. I don't like him. So we are suppressing him right now.
Hi, Commander.
Then you see this. I can flush it for a better chance to kill it. And there we go. Do we see anybody else? Okay, we now that we have eyes, we can see this guy. We can continue our zone shooting.
Looks dead enough to me.
And we don't see anything else. We're going to reload.
Oh, yeah.
And steady. Okay. Zabiol. We will throw some smoke for you. I'm thinking, yeah, we'll kind of bring Kibo over, well, Kibo, yeah, I don't have to run Kibo far, then I can get some smoke on him with this group. And then we can give a shot over here. Now, maybe next turn I'll be in position to collateral damage when I have more shooters again available. Let's see what your shot is. 55. Close. But no cigar. So, smoke's coming here.
Smoke's up.
You guys are the ones in range of that one. You're in the ray. Other mutons could come to see you, but you're in full cover. What the hey? We got the smoke.
Smoke's up.
Okay, we're gonna take this shot now. Just because. Oh, very good. Way to weaken him down. We needed that. He's suppressing, counting on his other pals to come out and get us. And that's all they did. So what's left? 3 mutons. So there's 1 muton unaccounted for right now. So he's the guy we gotta get. Fortunately for us, I think we come over here and reload. with plans on taking him out next turn. Well, he has 2 shots for the hit and run. So maybe just to be safe, we heal this turn? No, let's reload. Playing risky with the Jayaraman, aren't I? And we're going to continue suppression. We're going to have to get our other suppressor up there because we're going to run out of ammo here pretty quick. Well, wonder if we can do that this turn. Says yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You can take over suppression, Ripley. Well, except you don't provide the extra aim. Basically, the hollow targeting. I think I'm going to steady here in case we need help digging that guy out. We're definitely going to move our sniper over to here. So we have a nice line into over there. Not blocked by a tree. There we go. Everybody's going to be ready next time. About the only thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring Zabiol over here.
Okay.
And Smokeify there.
Cover going in.
Then we're going to take you. I'm not going to worry about destroying his cover because... Unfortunately, we're suppressed, so I can't use Kibo over there. I was thinking, yeah, I can't even do that because it lowers the amount I can launch. That's 45. I don't see the other guy. Probably because of that log. You'll be available next turn. A lot of people are going to be available for us next turn. So I'm thinking I come over here. I don't see that guy. That's a double move. I mean, I can come here, but then I don't think it's in the smoke, and I have no more smoke to throw just to suppress this guy. But then I might run the Overwatch if I'm... Yeah, I'm gonna run the Overwatch getting too aggressive, because his circle... Man, we must be a step away. If I move here, do I see him? No. Oh, it's probably because of that log here. I see him there. I don't see him there. Well, I know one thing we can do. We can make you offer cover. And then I bet I can move there to suppress him. It's gonna be... Because then I would be able to step out from Kibo. The guy with Overwatch. And then not run the Overwatch. So Kibo, one for all. Reload. And then I'm gonna try get suppression on... Well... You shot, didn't you? Who did you shoot? I thought did I shoot again instead of suppress? So I gotta use you to suppress here. I'm glad I realized that before it was too late.
Suppress. Running dry on ammo.
Alright. And I think it's more important for me to reload here. Here we go. Okay, he did not break the suppression. No, he suppresses there, of course, of course, of course. And we're suppressed there. Oh, and there's the other guy now. Okay. So what I ideally want to do is break that suppression here. What is my sniper's shot looking like? Pretty damn good to break that suppression. Not a guarantee. But we're going to do a precision shot to try and break the suppression. Kill!
Burn, baby!
Okay. It feels like these are the last two, and then we got the outsider. I'm just not hearing other noises out there. So much for your trap, Carlos. So much for your trap. So I'm kind of thinking for this turn, therefore, let's go in here and find out where the outsider is so we know how we might be able to advance. He's kind of far back. We can get up there kind of close. Okay, so I think we need to get our Rocketeer back in the game and blow away some cover. There's no devices here we have to worry about exploding. Let's take down that wall. Did we blow any cover away? Well, I think that appears to be, at first glance, a pathetic... Yeah, they both have cover symbols. That was a pathetic rocket. But it did break the suppression, which means I can then come up here with my follow-up grenade and see if I can blow the cover that way. How about it? Now I can either do collateral damage or just try the grenade. I'm gonna try the frickin' grenade, see if we can do it. Now this is a... Yeah, we don't want to hit that flight computer. It is intact, of course. Because, you know, it landed. Here we go. Let's see if we can... Let's see if the walls were weakened so that now this grenade can break them down. Get it off the UI. There we go. No, that's a hefty... That's not what I was hoping. To put it mildly, that's not what I was hoping. Okay. So much for you. We've blasted down UFO walls in this area. These little side panels are usually a little more destructive than others. So he's not quite weak enough to... So we suppress. My other suppressor, I think, has to reload.
Bring it!
Let's go double check my memory. Yeah. We definitely got to reload here. It's only 44. Good news is I can bring you in a lot closer, and you hopefully will get better than 44%. You're still injured. So I'm playing with fighter. Yeah, 4. Who else do I got left to shoot? Because I gotta figure out... Yeah. Not too many choices left. Okay, Ooh. And you're not behind. I have her suppressing from where she had cover from Kibo. Oops. Oops. Let's take care of that. I messed that one up a little bit. Just a little. Who else needs some help? Who else can I reach? I feel like you're more threatened than Kibo. Kibo has full health right now, so I'm putting the other second smoke there.
Cover.
Jayaraman. We have Mind Merge, we have Mind Spray, Psi Inspiration, Telekinetic Field. I'm gonna do a little Mind Spray here. I should be reloading, but I'm doing Mind Spray. And we got it.
Gonna need to reload soon.
Since he's not suppressed, at least he's Mind Sprayed. And then we'll just do a random shot here. Very random. Into the roof of the UFO. Okay. I'm happy with that. I am so happy with that. That I'm going to do another rocket. Hopefully it doesn't destroy one of our flight computers, but one of these is going to destroy some frickin' cover. No. No, it's not. Oh. Oh my gosh. I guess, well, a grenade will destroy him. Or somebody with mind something. Problem is, we have to get close enough to use it. Well, I guess I'm gonna lose a corpse. Who cares? And if it's a good enough grenade, I lose both corpses. But it moves the mission along. Now, didn't I bring a token, didn't you tell me to bring a token capture thing? Yeah, they're built different these days. And here's my token capture, except... So that means I have to suppress him for quite a while. Can we? Apparently I can for the moment. And we'll at least try a capture as we activate the you-know-what. And then I think you will come over here somewhere. And we'll fly down. Because having you up high, it's not helping us see into the UFO right now.
Got it. Got it.
Zabiol. We're just gonna start bringing you up. We're gonna bring a lot of folks over and start bringing them up. He's suppressed, so let's maneuver. Reload so we can take over suppression duties.
Let's rock. Come get some.
I'm gonna do the mist on you. So we don't risk an injury. And he's overwatching again. Like I said, we can suppress him. So we don't see him. Oh, because he's at that weird angle. Oh, I don't know if I can suppress him. Do we have enough ammo left? No. No. Oh, unless I can come out here far enough. Man, it's hard to tell that ring. This is one of those funky locations where it's hard to tell the ring of sight. I don't know. Did I have a flashbang? Let's go take a look. And I can't mind merge. Or, excuse me, mind fray. Because that kills them. Darn it. You see it. So therefore, this doesn't see him. Does this see him? Does standing next to you see him? Well, I should make sure I'm moving the one that I need to have see him. Can you see him from here? Yes. Can you see him from here? No. So I'm going to risk the move to here because all the sites over here also don't see him, so we shouldn't pop the Overwatch. If I'm wrong, friendly has plenty of armor, and I lose my streak.
Moving.
Okay, we got the suppression back. And I don't
I'm pinned down
think
here.
we got hit. No, we didn't. He was kind of blocking our view. And now, when I don't need it to, the cover goes away. So we're gonna kill him. So we're gonna kill him because now he's gonna run. Well, just because you can. We're not meant to capture today. Today is the no capture zone day. Because I can't double move to the edge. I also would activate the outsider. Yada yada yada. So I'm just might as well just kill him. I might as well just kill him. Who might need a kill? Well, no, I think pretty much everybody on this mission has all the levels they need. So, because we were playing for a trap, my friends. We were playing for a trap, and we brought a team to do it. And so, let's just kill him. Then we'll go get the outsider, and holy smokes, you know, holy smokes. Let's get up close. We'll reload. Rickroll. Get over here. Let's get everybody into place. Ripley. We'll bring you forward and reload.
Oh, yeah.
We'll steady the rocket. We'll bring you up here.
On it.
Zabiol.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Ebo, we'll move you forward. The next turn will activate one way or another. Yeah, I was thinking Carnage. Let's get you over here. Okay. How do I want to activate? And I'm going to shoot a rocket in there. It's got to be a shredder rocket. Do I have one of those left? I think I used them both. Yeah, so we're not activating that way. Carnage, do you have a shot? No. Well, we do have shots. Well, I thought we had shots. Oh, because he's out of sight. That's why. I'd have to throw a battle scanner in there. And I think I don't have any left. Well, we're going to have to activate him just shooting blind. And I don't want to shoot the rocket. I already determined that. So we are going to have somebody activate them because I got both suppressors available, depending on how he breaks. So, Kibo, you want to do the honors? And he's a big boy, as we kind of thought he would be. Can I get a suppressor in position? You see him, but it's squad sight. Now this guy's going to be running free for a turn is what it's going to be. So Rickroll get here. We're gonna have suppressors get here, and then we're gonna smoke them.
Gotcha. I'm on it, Commander.
And we're gonna pop smoke here. I might as well cover all four of us, eh? And then you guys can Overwatch.
Got it.
I'll still steady the rocket in case he comes towards us away from the stuff. I'll come over. I don't know a lot of good angles that we might have, but I'll try this. We saw him from there. Zabiel will just hang tight.
Overwatch, aye aye.
Kibo, I'm gonna bring you away. So we're breaking lines of sight. And Jayadaman. That whole wall, I was thinking of bringing you there, but I could bring you to a whole nother wall. But he could get a shot on us by coming up this way and whatnot. So let's bring you over here too. And we're gonna wait and Overwatch and see if we draw him into us. Lightning reflexes, so the Overwatch isn't good. The main people he would normally probably shoot are in smoke. And now I think we can suppress him. Now he's probably got covering fire, but we're in dense smoke. Let's do it. And he doesn't. And I don't need to blow that up, although our shots may cause it to blow up at some point. What the heck? Good hit. Just shoot. Wow. Shoot again. He's down there. He's got a long way to go. That guy's one tough guy.
Excellent work.
But he's not that
All
tough.
objectives complete.
Okay. Now, I think if you're in range, it can, because we had that happen with that one Muton just this mission. He did that to our suppressor. The guy behind the wall that just wouldn't disappear. The wall that wouldn't disappear when we wanted it to disappear, but it disappeared when we didn't want it to disappear. That wall. He did covering fires against our suppressor that did that first shot. So it can be against suppression. That's confusing sometimes, because sometimes we have the long range suppressors that do it out of his squad sight, and then they can't. But yeah. Okay. We did it, and it wasn't a trap. Sorry, Carlos. You're still hanging around. Sorry. You didn't get the coveted trap once again.
Another day, another successful mission. Great work out there, Commander.
Okay. Good job, guys. Oh, now there is a nice payoff. Now there is a nice payoff. Holy smokers, I'm happy with that. Happy with that. And we haven't had a Cyberdesk wreck in a while. Hey, Neek, how you doing? Just finished a non-trapped landed scout with a 20% chance for a trap, but it wasn't. And then, let's see. Hangar-wise, is everybody redistributed now? Yes. Yes. And Europe has... I think Kodiak will be able to go out, even though he's repaired. He's borderline whether he'll be able to go out or not. So we're not in bad shape, but we now have the plasma cannon down in Europe. Our goal is to take out the upcoming terror mission. So we're a little over time, so but I'm gonna hunt a little bit. If we don't find a yeah, just in time for the end, I know. Oh yeah, we need to switch to Stingrays. So where are those? South America. Oh yeah, and do we have a pilot up here yet? In South America? Oh look, do I have a extra pilot just sitting around to send to South America? No. Well, I can send Watts Vogels there. But he's got his ship. I might as well just hire a pilot for South America. And then we can put him on the plane in 24 hours. So engineering wise, research wise, we're still short. We're still short that one weapon we should have had right now. Because we're back over the 20 alloys. And how many alloys did we have? So I could spend 46. What did we need for this? Oh, 135. Oh, smokes. Oh, hell no. We need alloys. Seems like there's something else I want to get. We're running low on aim. I better get those. No, build. Yeah, build normal. And then, how's my dodge? We got 4. That's okay for dodge. We're okay in the air game. Yeah, but I don't want to spend the alloys. Yeah, even that takes 15 alloys, so no, I'm not going to build any weapons. I would like one more lighter kind of weapons, because sometimes on missions I need 3 of them, and I hate having to use the ballistic one. So, but I'm not building anything right now. I got to save up the alloys. So let's oh yeah, the avalanche missiles. I didn't switch those yet, did I? I got distracted by the pilot. Thank you, Nightmare. I saw a squirrel. And since there's no pilot there yet, let's edit the loadout. And there may be one more, you said. It's in Europe. Oh, do I want to risk Europe already? That takes a while to switch that out. And that's a Phoenix cannon. And more important than the Phoenix cannon, with that one mission pending, I'm gonna have to wait till after the Terror, because I value the Phoenix cannon more than I feel I need the Stingray. So I'm gonna hold off. Oh, there's another in Asia. Oh yeah, because oh no. Okay, well I'll do the Asian one. That's no brainer. I'm gonna keep that one for the reasons I just said. So let's edit loadout here. Okay. Now, that's as far as I'm going to do it for the moment, and then I'll have to get back to that after the you know what. Let's just see if we find anything quickly. If we don't find a mission quick, then we'll just hold off. Well, we got our site training coming up too. No! Karma Suture! Going right back in the tubes. He's my highest will guy. He needs to get advanced. Okay, Lucian's back, so we got our Pathfinders back. Armed with Stingray. Yeah, isn't that the second time now? That at that level, or is this the first time at this level? You've missed a couple others too. For having such high will, you'd think that would kind of skew things your way a little bit. Ah, Loki, you're going back in the tubes. What did I use for you? Panic or... No, I need some mind mergers, because if we ever get to a point where we have to try an ethereal, one of the tools I need enough people to have is mind merge to help the person that's going to try getting... Yeah. It's weird. I'm not going to say I'm the best at doing it, but theoretically, I know what we're supposed to have. Heavy UFO activity over Australia. So they just either got a harvest or another research. Or a bombing. No, usually it would say bombing though when that happens. Oh, well, we know what the heavy activity was. We now have a terror mission in Sydney, Australia. So we got our next mission, but it's not where the terror mission we thought we were gonna... It's because the first one hasn't happened. That we had the flyover in the UK. Are they gonna happen back to back? I'd say odds are high we might be looking at back-to-back terror missions. So, anyway, we got our next mission, everybody. And I'm just not going to outfit for it right now. Instead, we're going to come over here because what I'll probably do is when I return from my holiday, I'll look at it then, so it's fresh in my mind, how I'm equipping them and everything. Yeah, we were ready for an assault carrier, but not down there. No satellite to catch it down there. So, well, we knew we were getting 2 Terror missions this month anyway, so what can I say? Excuse me, I'm in Europe. I knew we were getting 2 this month. Gotta get better at that, so I don't stand out like an American. If I keep my mouth shut. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have fun. I'm heading out to Krakow for the week, and I have a lot of fun out there. There's lots to see, lots to do, and it's a nice place for me to hang out, relax. You got stuff going to see during the day, and there's lots of choices for in the evening, and it's just a fun little place for me. I like it over there. And lots of food choices too. What can I say? So thank you everybody for hanging out with me. It's good to see you dropping in here, Nick. Good to see you. And we will get nice and rested and then come back in a week. Oh, very good. Congratulations, Servando, on your daughter and her graduation. That'll be fun hitting the... Yeah, don't go quite as north as our UFO landed, please. You might miss your daughter's graduation if you overshoot it that much. So, everybody, you all have a great one while I'm gone. If you're in the Discord, I'll probably post pictures of the trip at some point in there. I usually do a little bit when I'm on a holiday, or often, not always, but often, and I should have enough time with a week to pop something in there. And you all have a great one. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate y'all showing up, and we'll see you in a week. Ciao, everybody.